Alright, how's everybody doing? Excited to shoot this video about a new carrier slash partner we're working with called Hippo. And no, it's not Hungry Hungry Hippo, and no, it's not Hippo you take your kids to the zoo to see. It's Hippo Insurance, and so there's a lot of what's known as InsurTech out there, and these are newer insurance models and companies that are really good in leveraging technology, and Hippo is one of them. Backed by some huge investors. Talked to one of the director of agency ops the other day. This is backed by Comcast, backed by Zillow, I think, is an investor. Some huge companies involved in this. Anyway, here's the takeaway for us. All these InsurTech companies, they have all this great stuff and this great product, but they still have a hard time selling it on their own, which shows the need of agents, and they have a very strong channel through insurance agents. So we have a contract now with Hippo, actually through Appalachian Underwriters. But I wanted to shoot this video so people can see this and kind of understand it. It is very straightforward and simple to use. They are not in Florida. They are in lots of other states, though. So we always get questions about quoting in other states and things like that. So this is just their main website, hippo.com. You know, they see they can do a quote in 60 seconds, etc. And I'm going to show you guys here a quote in a second. If you look at their their product list in terms of the states, so they're licensed in several different states. They're licensed in California. They're big in California, apparently. They're big in Georgia. Apparently, Georgia is one of their biggest. Pennsylvania, Ohio, Tennessee. So lots of states that we are licensed in. So in terms of doing it, I did add them to the password list. So you'll go in to the password list. I'm just going to do a sample quote for me from the home I grew up in. So you'll go on the password list. We'll see how quick we can actually do this. And go to Hippo. Log in here. They are backed by AM Best A-rated carriers. Spinnaker, Canopius, a few others. So again, AM Best A-rated carriers. So you'll go in. And I'd literally never been in before, just kind of playing around and seeing how it works. You'll click Create Policy. And from there, it'll say quote in 60 seconds. And you see we're logged in as me. And put in the address. So this is where I want to see where I actually grew up. Here you go. So Black Hill Road, Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania, baby. So it's going to pull that. It's going to ask some very simple questions. Is it a house? Is it a condo? I'm going to say it's a house, owner occupied. And the system is pretty quick. It's good about pulling a lot of the info through. So you can see here it pulled through, you know, year built, square footage, etc., number of stories, blah, blah, blah. Most that's going to be pulling through from public records and county property appraiser. And here it's literally going to kind of give you, you know, you want just the basics, or has the home been updated, upgraded. So even if we'll say been updated a little bit, they give you a discount if you do your policy more than 8 days in advance. And you can see some other discounts they have. So we'll just click Early Bird. We'll put me in here as the owner. My date of birth, November 4th. I expect a card down on my birthday. Okay. We'll say no to valuables, no to second named insured, quote. And bam, it's already giving you some numbers. And it kind of even, again, breaks it down of, you know, what people choose and then sort of what the coverages are. Now, again, my caution with some of this stuff, it's a little too fast, a little too easy. You got to make sure you're still understanding what you're doing. And obviously, you want to run things by us or by Leanne if you've got questions. So, you know, I can click here, and again, there's some info on the coverage for the home and etc. Would never do less than $300,000 liability. Okay, can play with the deductibles a little bit, but really not too bad, to be honest. So and I'll click select. Again, going to ask any other discounts, smart device, storm shutters, etc. Click continue. Going to ask about ownership. Okay, any past cancellations, any business. Continue. Okay, what was the primary address? Now it's also going to do a claims check. So they're already checking any claims, and then continue. So that is really pretty impressive, to be honest. Again, we started this, it says 60 seconds, okay, and I'm talking over, etc. But we started this at 2 minutes and we're at 5 minutes. Now, again, we do have to be mindful of some things. So I'm noticing here they're going to do ACV on the roof, it looks like. Okay. They do have a wind and hail deductible. Okay. Which, you know, some other carriers that we have may not. Okay. So I caution that. And again, we'd have to kind of see pricing, where pricing would line up. You could download the proposal here. Okay. And you can see it's going to give you a little proposal, and it's going to tell you who, and again, who the actual carrier is Spinnaker Insurance. Okay. And it's going to break all that down here. Here's what I like, though. We need to be able to offer and be competitive and offer our clients lots of options, and you need to be able to have access to cutting edge items and technology. And this is certainly a place for it. And again, they are in pretty much every other state but Florida. Supposedly they're coming to Florida, but they're in lots of other states. And it was literally that easy in terms of going in and running the quote. So happy hunting with that. Let me know how it goes. They do pay very competitive commissions as well, so commissions are good with them. If you guys have questions, please reach out to either myself or Leanne. And as always, guys, dream big and make it happen. Take care. Bye-bye.